Hello and welcome to the Experiencing Love podcast. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. I had a beautiful experience today, one that I see as a gift, and I hope to share that gift with you now. Hopefully you can experience what I did and feel what I did. The experience I had was in noticing another person. Quite simply, just the act of paying attention and looking at the people in front of me was a blessing for me and for them. Today, while I was out and about doing my thing, I ended up stopping at one restaurant, and I made it a point right before going in that I want to notice who's in front of me. I want to take a moment to just acknowledge and appreciate them as humans. Rather than walk in and be distracted and do 10 other things, I decided to pause and really look at the person in front of me and just in my heart say thank you. When I did this, I noticed, for starters, I naturally held eye contact longer. And not only did I hold eye contact longer, but I also felt as though I saw the person behind their eyes. I was able to see that while I have all my years of experiences and challenges and lessons and emotions, so does the person in front of me. They're not just a machine or a computer or a being that disappears when I walk away. They have their own emotions. They have their own experiences, their own challenges. They have their own lives. It was a great reminder for me today to have that lesson. And when I had it, it just felt nice. I felt connected. Maybe that's not something you're missing right now in your life, or maybe that's something you are missing, you just don't even realize it. Maybe you know you're missing it, and you've been wondering how you can create more of it in your life right now. If you listened to yesterday's episode, and you listened to me speak about my tenets, you know that I used a placeholder for one of them using a quote, "The secret to living is giving" by Tony Robbins. And today I found a replacement for it, which is maybe a quote by me, not saying that I created it, but that it's a line that runs in my head most often. So rather than "the secret to living is giving," I started saying a few weeks back, maybe a few months ago, "To see a smile, give a smile." And every time I say that, it triggers a whole line of other "to see something, give something." Like, to see love, give love. To see more hugs, give more hugs. To see more high fives, give more high fives. And I bring that up right now because that's what I used in noticing other people. I pretty much said some variation of, to see someone notice me, notice someone first. Or more eloquently put, to be noticed by others, notice others first. If I want someone to see me as the human that I am, I first need to practice seeing other people as the humans they are. There's no part of me that deserves any more than the respect of being another human being if I don't give what I want first. No one has to notice me. No one has to give me attention. No one has to admire me. No one has to love me. Not even if I give all those things, do people have to do that. It's their choice. But it's also your choice whether or not you give it to someone else. And rather than waiting for someone to give it first, you could be the leader that takes charge. You could be the one that decides for yourself and for other people, "I'll go first. I'm him, I'm her. I'm the one that'll do what must be done." So I bring that up because maybe you can go out and you could just notice someone. Go to the grocery store, and instead of doing self-checkout, go to the cash register. Go to the cash register just so you can have the opportunity to look the cashier in the eyes and notice that they're a person too. They have challenges, they're working through them, and maybe they just need a little love in their life. Maybe they just need a smile. Maybe they just need a silent prayer, a silent meditation. Maybe they just need you to send them some energy, send them some good vibes. I don't believe that there should be any time of year, any special time of year that someone deserves more love than others. That doesn't sound right. What I mean by that is, I don't think there needs to be a focus on noticing another person only on certain days. Yes, notice them on their birthdays, but it shouldn't have to be their birthday for you to notice them. Yes, give love to your partner on Valentine's Day, but it shouldn't have to be Valentine's Day for you to give love. It could be any day of the week, any day of the year. You can give gifts on other days that aren't Christmas. You can be thankful on other days that aren't Thanksgiving. It's not about the special day, it's about bringing more of that emotion to every day. We choose how we think, we choose how we feel. We choose the lives that we create. Sometimes it's consciously, sometimes it's subconsciously. But if you have something in your life, you created that. I promise you. So if you don't like it, I'll give you a hint. It's up to you to change it. It's not always easy, but it is simple. It starts with you. As a side tangent right now, real quick, I'm remembering just how much sleep affects my day-to-day life. Today was the first time in a good 2-3 weeks where I didn't get my full night's rest. And I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling a bit sluggish. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm not thinking clearly. My eyes are closing. And honestly, I only missed out on an hour of sleep. I think I got 6.5, 7 hours, and I needed 8 or something. So it's not like I got a small amount of sleep. But having gotten more than 8 every single night for the past at least 10 days, that difference now is enough. I see it now. It reminds me of a line, or maybe it was a chapter title, in the book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, PhD, where he says tired people don't know how tired they are. That we can get used to a certain level of sleep, whether it's 4 hours a night, 5 hours, 6 hours a night, and we get so used to it that we think that's normal. Until we get the sleep that our body needs, and we do that consistently for a few nights, then we really notice what the effect of having low sleep is on us. I'm still figuring out what my sleep schedule is, but I know my sleep amount, that's for sure. It does range from day to day, but I'm realizing that at least 8.5 hours of sleep is a minimum for me, which is crazy to think about because it goes against what so many people in mainstream media would claim, especially influencers talking about starting businesses and sleeping only 4, 5, 6 hours a night. I'm just not one of those people. I can't get on that bandwagon. If that means I won't have the most successful business in the world, then so be it. I much rather have my health and my sleep and my longevity at the end of my life than a few extra dollars now. I know it makes a difference. It does. Whichever direction you choose will swing the outcome of your life. So my question would be, what's the outcome that you're aiming for? I'm not aiming for the top in materialism, but I am hoping that when I'm 70, 80, 90 years old, I'm still playing around with my grandkids, maybe even my great-grandkids. I want to have a long, healthy life, not just a long life. Medicine will help us get a long life, but our decisions now will help us with the health. And when I get there, to bring this all full circle, I know one thing that's going to be important for me is to notice and be noticed. I'm going to want to have the people I love by my side, and I'll also want to give them as much as I can as I'm on the way out of this world. And so I think now, while being in my 20s, what would my life look like with 50, 60, 70 years of noticing other people and not just myself? I can't even imagine, but I know that it would feel amazing. So if you get the chance, give it a try. I promise you won't regret it. I hope when you do, you feel what I felt and you enjoyed that feeling. So remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.